Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Certified Digital Tax Accountant Faizan Khalid, and in this video lesson I'm going to teach you a QuickBooks lesson so that how you can differentiate between personal expenses and business expenses, because you cannot mix personal expenses into business expenses because of the tax season. Got it? Whenever you are going to file your personal taxes or whenever you are going to file your business taxes, so you should have business expenses, right? So you cannot mix personal expenses into business expenses. Understand? So you have to separate both personal expenses as well as business expenses. So today's lesson is all about differentiation between personal expenses, how you can differentiate personal expenses and business expenses. So ladies and gentlemen, there are two partners, John and for example Randy, right? These are the two partners. So I just created the chart of accounts. First of all, John, this is a parent account, right? Partners equity I chose. Then this is a sub account, like I added John's contribution, John's distribution and personal expenses. Got it? So for example, we have got two shareholders, and then definitely sometimes we categorize, not sometimes, many times we categorize personal expenses. So definitely you should know, and you should know how to, what are, to whom these personal expenses belong, whether these personal expenses is for John, or whether these personal expenses are for John, or whether these personal expenses are for Randy. Got it? So we should know about. That's why I created personal expenses into John's as well as Randy's. Understand? So this is okay. Now for example, I'm going to categorize the previous month transaction, means March transactions. Got it? So first of all, I need to upload the transactions, because for example for this client the banks are not synced. Got it? Because the client doesn't want to share the credentials, bank credentials with us. So what I'm going to do, instead of link account, I am going to upload the file. Got it? So what I'm going to do, this is a business check-in account, upload from this device, and then I need to go to the book one, which is, this is the, okay, yes, one column, because the amount is in one column. If you have amount in two columns, like for example you have money in column and money out column, means withdrawals and receive column, so definitely, so you will choose two. But in my Excel, in my books, the Excel book, we have only one column of the amount, so I choose one column. What is the date format used in your file? I said this format. You can check. So it's gonna be match QuickBooks fields, date, column from your Excel file, date, yes. This is not necessary, this is an optional. Fourth column is optional. Understand, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, continue. Now these are the transactions which are going to, the QuickBooks Online is going to upload. Got it? All are the expenses. We are seeing some positive money in transactions as well. So I'm going to explain you later on. So I choose all. It says QuickBooks will import 12 transactions using the fields you chose. Do you want to import now? I just clicked yes. Import completed. Done. Now you're going to see. Now you're going to see all the 12 transactions on your bank feed. Got it? These are the pending transactions. Let me small it. Okay. Now you can see. You can switch to previous version as well. This is the newest version of QuickBooks Online, means in the past months, QuickBooks Online revamped a lot. Got it? So, ladies and gentlemen, should know how to, in the newer version, how to categorize. I'm going to teach you because I have already a video where you can see, I uploaded on my YouTube channel, where you can see the previous version, how to categorize a transaction in the previous version, right? So this is the newest version, so that's why I'm going to teach you how to categorize a transaction in the newest version of QuickBooks Online. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is, first of all, I'm going to ascending order. I want to see the transactions in descending order. Got it? So the first transaction is on 5th of March. So the 500 spent, as you can see, these are the transactions spent, or these are the received. So I'm gonna show you. One, you can also do filter, apply the filter. For example, if you want to see only money in transactions, the positive transactions, so you can see the two transactions which are positive, which are money in transactions. But it doesn't mean, ladies and gentlemen, I want to explain you that it doesn't mean that all the money in transactions are sales and are all related to sales. They can be refunds. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? They can be refunds. So all money in transactions are not sales, okay, are not income. But these money in transaction will reduce our net income. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. So in this case, these are refunds. These are not sales. Although these are, we can see these two transactions are in received column. As you can see, the heading is received, but they are not sales. Got it? They are not income. So these two transactions are related to refunds. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. So this is purchase return. Got it? You can say in the accounting, if you want to make a journal entry, this is purchase return. We make an entry. For example, we do the purchases. For example, purchases debit. Ladies and gentlemen, purchases debit, bank credit or cash credit. So in this case, when we get a refund from the vendor, so what entry we make? Purchase return. Ladies and gentlemen, cash or bank debit, purchase return credit. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, okay, one thing you can also say, you can also choose money out. Only money out means only negative transactions. QuickBooks Online is gonna show you only negative transactions. Okay, so first spend column. So let's do the money out transaction first. All the money out transactions first. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So Pizza Hut. So you should know what are your business expenses, where you go for business meal or where you go for personal meal. Do not mix these expenses into the business expenses. Please separate, both separate, right? Make a separate personal expenses, record separately. Record the personal expenses separately and record the business expenses separately. Got it? So this, for example, Pizza Hut, if I check, so yes, this is a business meal. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So I am going to from add Pizza Hut. Suggested it's add Pizza Hut. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? From Pizza Hut. So vendor is a Pizza Hut. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So I said, okay, from Pizza Hut. What is the category? For business expenses, we choose the meals and entertainment category. Got it? Chart of account, which is meals and entertainment. Got it? Which is an expense, definitely. Which is an expense. So we are going to check whether meals and entertainment, we have a category of meals and entertainment. No, we don't have a category of meals and entertainment. So we need to add the chart of account in the name of meals and entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. So let me add a new, although I just click add new account. Yeah, now I can see. Sometimes it takes time. Okay. So it is an expense. I know it is an expense. Let's check in the expenses first. Do we have a meals? And yes, we have a meals. Because we don't have only meals category, ladies and gentlemen, so we can choose entertainment meals. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, expenses, entertainment meals. Account name we can say business meals, or we can say, yeah, meals and entertainment. You can write meals and entertainment, or you can also write business meals. Business meals. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? Save. So I'm going to put into business meals, which is an expense. Definitely I can reduce my business tax because of this expense. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So the next is ABC meals. I don't know. For example, ABC meals. Add ABC meals into the vendor, and then it is also business meals. Got it, ladies? Because I just checked. This is a business. Okay, the KFC. This one is a personal expense. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a personal expense. For example, John, one of the shareholders, went to KFC with his family. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So I'm going to put this into John's personal expense. John's personal expense. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? Because this is a personal expense of John. Because we have two shareholders, so this is John's personal expense. And KFC, I'm going to add KFC into the vendor. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Burger King. Is this a personal expense? No, ladies and gentlemen. Just check. The client said that, okay, this is a business meal. Okay, so I'm going to first add vendor. You don't need to add your first name, vendor's first name, last name, email address, cell phone, mobile phone. No, just add the name. Okay, so this is a business meal. I just added business meal. KFC, another 300. I just checked, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a personal expense? No. This time, John, no. This is Randy's personal expense. Randy told, I asked Randy, so this is Randy's personal expense. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. McDonald's, 1,000. This is a business. I just checked. I confirmed business meals. So business meal at McDonald's in the vendor section. Now California pizza. California pizza. First of all, I need to add California pizza. And then this is a personal expense. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? This is a personal expense of, because both Randy and, so what I'm gonna do, it's for I asked, so I'm gonna split this transaction because I asked both, so to say please split. So I'm gonna split this expense amount like 1,500, 1,000 and 1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, category John's, Randy's personal expense and John's personal expense. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? John's personal expenses. So you don't need to add the description here. Just split the amount. Got it? Split and post. So you just split it. Got it? Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, next is McDonald's business meals. So KFC 3000. Again, this is a business meal. Just check. So this is business meals. And then fuel. Okay. So just confirm the $200 is for the personal expense, John's personal expense, and 400 is for the business fuel. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So what I'm going to do is, ladies and gentlemen, add fuel company. You need to add the vendor. Fuel company, okay. So you just added the vendor. We have just added the vendor, and then the category, I'm going to split it. Again, I'm going to split it because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the personal expense of John's. John's personal expense amount out of like 200, and then 400 is we need to check we have a fuel account, fuel automobile. No, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have. So we need to add one. So we have to add fuel which is an expense. Let me see in the other expense, gas and fuel. Yep. Say fuel. So, ladies and gentlemen, I needed to save. The remaining is 400. Split and post. All are good, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna click all, and then I am going to post. So we have posted, we have got pending 2. The reason we are not seeing 2 transactions, although it is written pending 2, because we have just filtered, as you remember, filtered money out. So for example, all transaction you will see, okay, the $200 received is entertainment. This is business. From business expense, so you got a refund, ladies and gentlemen. So you will, ladies and gentlemen, you will categorize into, you don't need to, although you can make a refund account, but it's an optional. Whether you can make a refund, it is okay if you make a refund account, refund category, but just business meals, just categories into business. Or you can add a new account, business refunds. Refunds. Let me check. Discounts, refunds given. Okay, which is an income for you. So you are going to save it. Vendor, again McDonald's. This is KFC again, but this is for personal refund. Got it? So you are going to, this is another refund, but is this for personal refund, ladies and gentlemen. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna, definitely it's for Randy's, you can say expense, personal expense. So You can choose Randy's personal expense because it's going to, at the end, it is going to decrease the personal expense of Randy's. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So KFC. Expenses. So we are going to see, click this and post. Now we have got 0 pending. We got all the posted transactions, as you can see, 12 transactions. 11 money out and 3. So we have got total of, got it, ladies and gentlemen? Bank loan just this is not, we have got 12 transactions. Got it? So with 12 transactions, let me filter. So we, for example, the month of, or say previous last month. So we have got total of 12 transactions. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? 2 money in and 10 money out transactions. Okay, now let's see the, go to bank register. Let's see the register. This is a bank's register, ladies and gentlemen. So every bank has one register. Got it, this one. So we can see from March till last month. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So this is all the 12 transactions. 20,000 deposits. All the 12, ladies and gentlemen. Understand? Okay. So let's check the reports. Let's check the balance sheet as well as the income statement. First, we will check the balance sheet. As of March 31st, 2026. You can see equity section, John, personal expenses. The reason is balance sheet, QuickBooks Online is showing only personal expenses because although we just made the chart of accounts of John's contribution, distribution, but they are 0. That's why it's not showing. Randy's as well as John's distribution and contribution accounts, right? So personal expenses minus 1200 and personal expenses of Randy $1,400. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? Now, as we can see, the retained earning is 0 and net income is in negative, minus 700. Understand? So total equity is 9,700, as you can see. So total liabilities in equity is equal to total assets. Understand, ladies and gentlemen? Now, as we already saw, the John's personal expenses and Randy's personal is in the balance sheet. Now let's check the income statement for the month of March. The income section, there is no sales yet, so we can say refunds is for 20. These 200 refund is only business refunds, not personal refunds, ladies and gentlemen. Got it? Remember, this is only, we have got two, although we have got 2 refunds, but that refund is not related to business refund. That refund is a personal refund. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So that's why it is arranged in that. So that's how you can separate the personal expenses from the business expenses, ladies and gentlemen, in the books, in the same software. So that's how you work on the books, company books, ladies and gentlemen. Now back to summary report. If I see, as you can see, refund, these are the refund, because refund is also an income for us. Expenses, business meals, we have got 6,900. Okay, this is the business expense. Other expenses, fuel, so 400 is fuel. Net other income 400. So ladies and gentlemen, let's see business meals. So these are the business meals we have. Got it, ladies and gentlemen? So as we can see, these are the business meals expenses. So I hope you understood, ladies and gentlemen, that how you can separate the personal expenses from business expenses. And until then, take a very good care of yourself, ladies and gentlemen. I will meet you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.